So it is 2 minutes after 4 o'clock here in our time zone in Europe, in Germany. So I'd like to start with just saying hello to people around the globe. So we have received applications, or let's say we have people from 20 different countries, from Colombia, Brazil, of course, the States, up to Europe, where we have people even from Greece up to Australia. So I wonder how late it is there. But anyway, thanks for your interest. And before we start, I would like to have a short technical check. Maybe you can write in comments whether you understand me clearly and whether you can access the presentation. And whenever you have any questions, please comment below. I will try to answer immediately, and or at the end of the webinar if I'm not watching at the comments section. The recording of this webinar will be sent to you after this webinar, and so whenever you have to leave earlier, you will receive the recording also, and the presentation will also be attached to that. If you have any additional questions that you do not want to cover, or that you want to talk in person or on a one-to-one base, you can drop me an email and we'll discuss it afterwards. So short question again, maybe you write me a short comment whether you can hear me clearly. Great. So who is speaking to you? My name is Johannes Deltl. I am Austrian citizen living for 15 years now in Germany. Maybe your accent, my accent reminds you by another famous, by a famous Austrian who is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hopefully the accent is not too strong for you. Good. I'm a managing director of a consultancy called Acrasio, and we have more than 20 years of working experience on both sides, or especially myself, either on industry or on consulting side. And it is in financial service sector, in the banking sector, in the medtech sector. So I've worked in several industries. And during the work as a consultant, I also have a lot of insight into several industries, and I'm working on the projects in the intelligence and market intelligence area since 1994, so for more than 20 years now. I've written several books about that in English, Art of Intelligence, and I'm also a university lecturer on strategic management. Great. So let's just jump in into the presentation. So you might have received it directly from me or via other channels, the trends for the 9 trends for 2017. The first one is from competitive to market intelligence. And by that, there are currently a lot of discussions going on about digitization, about the completely disruption of a lot of industries. And so therefore, it's very, very essential to not only look at the direct competitors and not having, let's say, the classical 5 forces analysis of Porter in mind, but having a broader look at the industry itself. And I'm using the business model canvas as a start for that. So the business model canvas is a very easy and very visual way to map a business model. We have on one hand, or in the middle, you have the value proposition, the kind of service or product that you're offering to your customers on the right side via different channels and in a specific kind of relationships to these customers. And the output will be the revenue. at the lower part on the right side. On the left side, you have the cost blocks, which are either the activities that you have to work on for delivering this value proposition, the key resources that you need for that, and the key partners. So the more and more business model relies on a lot of partners. We'll discuss about a little bit later, and that the cost block. So as it is a 3D model, it's not useful to really work on it. So you have a two-dimensional version of that. So you reduce it to 2-dimension, and you can use it with post-its. And the beauty of it is also that you might have recognized that there are no competitors, or there is no competition involved in the business model. So you might miss that here. So, and what we're doing in projects is that we are comparing different business models, so that you have this canvas with several canvas next to each other and comparing them. So own company and several competitors, and compare the business models, the different canvas. Great. So if you have, if you look at the sheet or the overview, you have two parts I want to focus on. These are key partners and value proposition. And I want to bring up one case study to your attention. So when in summer 2013, I was